Good morning. How are you? So, I just wanted to draw attention to my background. I am at home and I was playing with a green screen. And so, as you can see, it's already 5 minutes late. I was playing with it and I didn't get a chance to adjust it. But I thought it'd be kind of fun for you to see what you can do. This is a movable green screen. Actually, I wonder if I can show you while we're live. And what I did is they give you some backgrounds to pick from. So let me just see if I can show you. So this is the green screen. So it's a movable green screen. And what I did is it gave me a couple options that I could put in there. Now I don't have it adjusted right and my time ran out, so I just jumped on. And I also thought it'd be kind of cool to show you. So I'll leave that back there. So anyway, we are wrapping up talking about our five love languages. And I something just really kind of went through the series of reevaluating those love languages again this year. And it's something that I think came a lot from the pandemic and from where we're at as far as a country goes and where we are personally. And that has to do with fear. And I think that fear has been showing itself up in a lot of the ways that we are, discussing our love and our love languages and our appreciation and the way that we are communicating. And I want there's that fear setting exercise that we've done before in the past. And what it is drawing a paper, but on a paper, writing down what it is that you have fear surrounding. Okay. Now this could be uh it could be anything, right? So I'm gonna just use myself as an example right now. The reason I'm home is because the puppy has had a rough uh didn't has been throwing up and pooping, right? So not feeling well, laying on the floor, kind of lethargic. Now, as soon as I can, I'm going to call the vet. And I went back and I looked at a lot of the papers they gave us when we got the puppy. And, like, don't let the puppy see other puppies. We brought the puppies out. Give the puppy this medicine for nausea and diarrhea, which we did not give her the medicine. And now I don't know, we don't know why she's not feeling well. And so you go to this place of fear, and it's like, my husband's looking on the floor. Do you think she ate this? Everybody is weighing in on what a terrible job we're doing with the puppies. And so you're in this situation where, like, even though rationally you can work yourself and walk yourself through it, you go to this place, or I go to this place of where I always go when I'm in fear, right? And so I have to again go back to that fear setting activity. And that fear setting activity says, all right, so what is the worst thing that could happen? And you write down all the worst things that could happen. And then you say, what would you do in the event that those things happened? Okay. And so you go through what you would do in those events. And then you would say, after, like, what were the positive outcomes that came from it? So you take the examples and you take the walking through whatever that fearful thing is, and you get yourself over to the other side. And most of the time you have, as I call it, failing forward, where you come out on the other side having had growth and being in a little bit better of a place than you were before you identified that fear. So again, like, the puppy one's not a great one because there's a lot of outcomes that we absolutely don't want, and it's probably what every puppy goes through. But for us, it just feels terrible right now. you know uh Now, for business or whatever, I have a couple commitments that are kind of dueling on what to do. And I don't want to say no to anybody, but I don't know how I'm going to do it. And so walking through that fear and walking through what I really want and what I really want at the end, right? And I think that maybe that would be something that you can identify. So how does this have to do with love languages? So I'm going to bring it around. When people are in a not awesome situation, how they communicate is, if you are looking at it, right, or the absence of, is the love languages. Is like, are we, if they need affirmations and we're giving them gifts, then they're not going to feel what we think we're saying to them. And so where we may have be fearful to express something, and so we're like, well, I will just give them a present, or I will, spend time with them, even if I'm complaining to them, or if I'm blaming or whatever, or shaming them, that's not going to help. So if our ultimate goal is to show appreciation and show love and have good communication and good relationships, I think we need to really get a hold of our fear and their fear, right? And trying to understand their fear. So, anyways, not a super fun one today. I hope that you are. I'm gonna get off the. I'm gonna come back to you. I'm looking at myself in the green screen. So I hope that maybe this was helpful for you. I don't know. I think it's a great book. It's a book that's a rereadable book, or even going to the Pinterest board and pulling down the five love languages, or finding some way to just stay in touch with it at all times, forever, not just Valentine's Day month. And I think that th- the better we can communicate, the happier we're going to be, and the happier our families are going to be, and our relationships with work, the whole bit. Alrighty, I'm hoping that this is going through. It keeps flashing on me, and I'm not sure exactly what that is. So, alrighty, my friends, have an amazing day, and I will see you on Monday.